Right, people, we're still on mixed methods research. So it's why we need to use this. And really, there's a simple answer. It's to overcome limitations or variables in your single design. It's like a detailed answer. And you guys have got enough questions in your research questions that you used and your and objectives to be able to do this. You have to explain and interpret your findings. Dr. X said this, Dr. Y said this. Why did Dr. X say they and what that and what did why did Dr. Y say that? And if not, you're exploring a phenomenon. Why do all of them say they still want to go to class-based teaching? Is it because of their age? Are they not used to technology? There's so many different issues that you can answer here. To develop and test a new instrument, that's very difficult. I mean, there are instruments like Rutilla, the instruments and all sorts of things. We're using a new instrument as we online at the moment. And you need to serve a theoretical perspective. So, in other words, you're assuming that this is going to happen. In theory, it should happen. So, you're going to serve that perspective. You compliment by doing this, by interviewing the guys and say, yes, they agree with you. Mr. XYZ, whatever, agrees with you, strengthens your design. And that overcomes your weaknesses in your design. And it's to address a question on different levels because remember, I'm hoping that you're going to go and interview people in very high places. I don't care if it's in a business or in a academic field. It doesn't matter. But you will hear what they say, and especially in these times, people, especially with COVID, people are really, really battling. And then you address the theory. What does the theology say about it? And that will only come to you if you did your literature properly, your literature review. And you can actually answer back to your literature view and say, but in my literature view, I said X, Y, Z. And then you're saying, but somebody or whatever, Dr. X or Mr. X or Lecturer X confirmed my literature study from this. Now, again, you can see at the bottom of the slide, I've asked you, please refer back to Dr. Solly's slides on research methods. And then again, I'm asking you now very, very seriously. I'm not going to go through the last couple of slides. You're all intelligent. You can read them. I've given you, which you can use for the rest of your academic career at VUT, a reference methodology. It's called the 5-finger method. As long as you pick up 5 fingers and crossed all the boxes on your 5 fingers, you have referenced correctly. I'm not going to go through it now. I am going to see on Friday. On Friday, I'm going through assignment 3 in the leadership guide, and I'm going to take you through it so that literally you fill in the spaces. I've told you, I have done 80% of your assignment for you. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week, Friday at 3 o'clock. Please make sure that you go through all these slides and you also go through Solly slides and that you're completely aware of where you are in terms of leadership at the moment and your research methodology. In my leadership guide, there are so many references to methods of research and etc. But all of you are basically doing mixed research. Goodbye. Have a wonderful weekend.